All right, welcome to Wayne's World Garage. I have no idea whether the audio is going to work right in this because I don't have the thing for the audio. But we have a plan. And here's the plan. This is this one we started penciling last week. We can finish penciling it. And I think everybody I spoke to said that's the way to do it. Just keep rotating it a little bit at a time and, you know, cut a little bit at a time. And that's kind of what we're doing. We're almost there now. So the other option.
Yeah, if we put this side down, could we cut it in half like that?
Yeah, so we could cut the whole log in half, and that would certainly help things a little bit. You're thinking cut where?
If this side is down,
yeah.
Can we cut it here?
Yeah.
But
so what people were saying is, if we cut this piece off, I think we're pretty much there. You know what I mean? We're almost there.
Yeah, yeah.
We're almost there right now. So a little bit further on this guy, and
if we cut it in half, we'd have to watch because
cutting in half makes me nervous.
Yeah, because one end would drop. This end's fine, but the other end.
Yeah. So I'm not thrilled with cutting it in half. Penciling it down a little bit more. If we take off a slice right here, as big as a slice we can, and then we'll have a flat side to roll this way, a little bit more there, and then we should be good to go. 2 cuts.
Where are we putting this wood at? These 4x4s.
So this wood is for Ranger Jeff. So hopefully we make it easy for him to take away real quick.
Put it on the outside of things?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, okay. Yeah. That way. The good news is we're always learning something new. Memo to Wayne: pull out the emergency shut-off switch until everyone is ready to start. That way, everyone won't get caught off guard when somebody decides to start the engine with the clutch engaged. Oh well. So last week, we actually had this penciled down just about the right amount. And as you can see, I've got 1 or 2 nice cuts on this guy, and then it'll fit this 48-inch saw blade. Bottom line, get the 56-inch blade fixed, get it hammered, get it straightened out, and then we'll be good to go for these larger logs. And I've got some larger logs at home to bring. And I think we have a really good plan here. The saw is not quite big enough to cut through the entire log, but we're going to take a couple of chunks off this. Then we're going to rotate it 90 degrees, get the flat side down the bottom, and then we'll be good to go. It's under 22 inches, or 20 point whatever it is inches, and it should work out pretty well. And then we'll be cutting 4x4s for Ranger Jeff. Two of us tried rolling this. We failed. It takes 3 of us actually working together as a team to roll this. And you see when this thing slams down, it's a pretty heavy log. Matt's a big guy. He can just slam it forward. Alan and I will take our cant hooks and we'll shove it forward back against the knees. And then we can secure it there. And then we're on with the program and starting to roll finally. may notice last week I didn't have my orange helmet and earphones on. I tried this DeWalt eye protection. It failed because it fogged up. And I tried some little plug-in earplugs. They worked fine. Frankly, not as good as these ones do. These are a great set of headphones, and it's a great helmet. It keeps the dust out of my eyes. The goal here is Ranger Jeff wants some 4x4s. He's going to get poplar 4x4s, but it's got to be better than the pine you get from Home Depot. So I'm going to be cutting 4-inch cants. And actually, we have different ways of doing this. We can make them 3.5 inches, which is what you get at the box stores. We can make them 4 inches, true dimensional. But we're going to make them about 3.75 inches. I'm sure the woodworking guys have a way to call that. And as you can see, the saw is just cutting through this log, so that's perfect, and it's cutting pretty well. Try this with your little band saw and see how that works out. This is where my inexperience shows up. This is a heavy cant. It's got to weigh over 25 pounds. Actually, probably weighs 250 or 350 pounds. What I don't want to do, though, is I don't want the cant to fall off down the off-feed end, because then we have to push it back through. So I'm very careful that we leave just a little bit of a tab there, and then Matt and I, or Alan and I, can just break the thing off, and then we're good to go once we drag it all the way back. I've got to play with the set works more, but I've got it set up right now. So with 2 full pulls all the way back, I'll get a cant exactly 3.75 inches, which is exactly what we want. Although if I look at the set works and the numbers on it, that's not exactly what it reads. It's not reading 1 and a little bit, close to 2 inches. But we'll play with that a little bit more, but not on a Wednesday. I want to go back one day when we can just play with this thing and figure this thing out. Some of you may be wondering, who's that old guy in the gray hat and the blue shirt? That's Tom. Tom's one of our founding fathers. He's got more stick time in a sawmill probably than anyone. He really is an expert at this. And he's back. He's doing well, and he's here to help. He's a great coach, and he knows what he's doing. And he's a quiet man. Tom, thanks for showing up, and thanks for helping. Okay, so what are we doing now? We want to take a little bit more off this cant. It's bigger than 4 inches. So what we're going to do is we're going to rotate it a little bit so that we can cut off the thin side, which needs cutting off anyway. Then we'll have a nice 4-inch cant, and we'll get lots of 4x4s out of it. That's a story, and I'm sticking with it. All right, well, here we go. We're almost ready to start cutting some 4x4s. The first cut, though, is just a cleaning cut. See, the edge is kind of ragged and kind of rough. I really don't want that. We want gorgeous 4x4s, which are number 1. So there you go. So I take that board off, and then the rest of these are all going to be nice looking 4x4s. if you look carefully behind me, I've got 3 more nice cants left, and I've already sawn one. So we had 4 cants of 4x4s, and these are 17-foot long logs. So each time we do a 4x4, we actually get a 16-footer or 2 8-footers. So we ended up getting 8 16-foot long 4x4s out of it. So 8 times 2, if they want 8-footers, seems to be we got 16 of them. And that's more than they needed anyway. I think they only wanted 12 of them. So now what we're going to do is give them some more 2x4s. And the 2x4s will do the same thing, 1 3/4. Nice catch, Wayne. 1 3/4 by a little bit more. And there you go. And then we'll crank these out. We'll have nice 8-foot 2x4s.